Hey, what's up, guys? Now, there are several reasons why you might want to use a VPN for torrenting. The main reason is to protect your online privacy and security, because when you torrent, your IP address becomes visible to others also torrenting. However, by connecting to a VPN server, your real IP address is hidden and your online activities are encrypted. Also, using a VPN can help you get around geographical restrictions and access content that might not be available in your region. So this opens up a whole world of possibilities and allows you to freely explore the wide range of torrenting options. Now, I want to go over what qualifies a VPN to be great for torrenting. First of all, a great VPN for torrenting should offer a strict no logs policy. This means the VPN provider does not store any records of your online activity that could potentially be accessed by third parties. Second of all, a reliable VPN for torrenting should have fast and stable server connections. Now, torrenting involves downloading and uploading large files, so you need a VPN with sufficient bandwidth to handle the data-intensive nature of torrenting. A good VPN will also have a wide network of servers in various locations, so no matter where you are, you can connect to the closest location for the fastest service, and you want one that supports peer-to-peer traffic on all of its servers, because some VPNs may restrict or throttle peer-to-peer traffic, so make sure the provider explicitly supports it. I would say that ultimately the most important aspect of a VPN are the encryption and security features. So look for VPNs that use strong encryption protocols like OpenVPN or WireGuard, as well as regular security features such as a kill switch that cuts your internet connection if the VPN connection drops for any reason. This feature safeguards your data and maintains your anonymity while torrenting. So which VPNs out there have these important features and aspects? After exploring so many options over the years, the three that actually check off all these boxes are ExpressVPN, NordVPN, and Surfshark. And what's great about these three VPNs in particular when it comes to torrenting is that they all have some sort of ad blocker too. So ad blockers can minimize the amount of pop-ups and malware that you're exposed to. So if you have Nord, for example, you could use the threat protection feature, which is this ad blocker. It's called Threat Manager with Express and Clean Web with Surfshark, but when it all comes down to it, the focus is about the ability of these three to let you torrent freely without others seeing your IP address or your info. And VPNs can claim all sorts of things, but these three I've specifically chosen because they pass their audits, which test whether or not there are any security breaches or info leaks, and that's huge. And seeing as torrenting can be a risky activity, it's essential to have a VPN that actually has your back by keeping all of your data private on any device. And of course, the other reason being that torrenting utilizes peer-to-peer servers. So these ones I'm recommending are optimized for that, as we discussed, so your bandwidth and speed don't get throttled. Naturally, you can use VPNs for other reasons too, like streaming different libraries from Netflix or Prime Video. So that's a whole lot of content that instantly becomes available. But if you exclusively torrent, yeah, it's practically necessary to have a VPN. And obviously, people have caught on to the fact that it works out even cheaper to use a VPN than to subscribe to its streaming platform anyway, or multiple streaming platforms. So really any one of these would be the perfect tool for everything we've gone over. There are some minor differences, like the feature set, for example, or the overall performance. Express doesn't have a lot of features actually, but it performs super well, always maintaining fast speeds and connecting super quick, and generally just being a very sleek and pleasurable VPN to use. They are powerful and well audited to make sure that they stay up to standard security-wise. Ironically, they don't really talk about their peer-to-peer capabilities, but that's because with their strong performance, it's already a given. NordVPN, on the other hand, they like to focus on their features, offering many of them for multiple different uses. But what's important to note here is that not all of their servers are boosted for peer-to-peer, but you'll still be able to torrent on their regular servers. It just might not be as fast. And because they're striving to really bolster their quality, Nord also places emphasis on their speed too, to keep up with Express, I reckon. So they've got their NordLynx protocol, which is also a way of making your torrenting experience faster and smoother. Now, Surfshark is considered the cheap VPN, but it really does hold up to the other two with its performance and capabilities, including the ability to automatically connect to an optimized peer-to-peer server when you start up your torrenting program. So it's a little slower in performance compared to Express and Nord, but at least it has a WireGuard protocol to mitigate any super laggy issues. All of these VPNs I've mentioned have multiple functions, but that's the beauty of a VPN. Torrenting is only one of the functions that VPNs can enhance. They're really well-rounded tools that many people take advantage of for streaming, for getting early access to games, for accessing content and sites that are outside your region, etc. But I go over all of these functions in other videos, so take a look at the links in the description to get way more details about each of them separately. Oh, and I also found discount links and put them there for you too if you're gonna go for one of these VPNs. Either way, torrenting is a risky activity, and the best way to protect yourself and your data and your info, as well as make sure you have good speeds and less lag, is by using a VPN. But be careful, because torrenting isn't a fully condoned activity in most cases, so I would take a look at the restrictions in your country first before diving into the world of torrenting if you haven't already. So that's all for today's video. I hope I helped you understand that torrenting doesn't have to be a drag, literally, and it doesn't have to leave you vulnerable and exposed to everyone out there. So if you have any questions, concerns, or suggestions, feel free to leave your comments below and we'll chat it out. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.